All right, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel broad, lifting up the stern of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Akia Mahalaya. Coming back with a quick update that Esau, he got me. All right, he got my page again. I'm shut down for 2 weeks based on this community guideline strike, which I specified in a video that they're finna start ramping up on shutting down these pages left and right, because a lot of us been going into these different things about how the plans of the elites are gonna formulate around, and they're gonna try to pretty much put out a slander campaign for the truth tellers. All right, so at this point, my GMS Kansas City page is shut down for 2 weeks, and it might not make it, because it has 2 strikes on it. So we'll see. I just got it back open about 2 weeks ago, and they gave me another strike. So I don't know if somebody's reporting the videos, or it could just be, the fact that they're not trying to hear this information. But anyway, it says, "Hi GMS Kansas City. Our team has reviewed content, and unfortunately, we think it violates the community guidelines." It says, we removed the following content from YouTube: anti-such ads banned across social media platforms, and eventually the famine of the word. So just off the title alone, you kind of knew what it was speaking about. So from this point, brothers, I'm going to be uploading from GMS KC Jakeover and GMS KC Living Waters, one of those 2 pages. So you got any other pages, Baba Kusha, subscribe, share the pages, have brothers to subscribe to get the subscriptions up, so therefore we can continue to push the word and get this information out there as efficiently and as professionally as possible, because like I said, man, he's coming down and he's not trying to deal with this information. All right, because this was supposed to have been something that was strategically done on Facebook, but hey, I guess it's extenuated to the YouTubes too, the YouTube platform too. So hey, this page might be out of here sooner or later, so get it while the getting is good. Watch the videos and continue to learn, and Lord's will, the videos that I put out are edifying for you, Akim and Akwith out there, because we all want salvation. But nonetheless, this is just part of the road to Jacob's trouble and the famine of the word. And really, I used to get a little irritated, and it's still kind of irritating a little bit, because I feel like, they specifically targeting me, but that's a good thing, that lets me know that the works I'm doing is probably being accepted by the Most High. And that's what, it boils down to, because some brothers, for whatever reason, they got the better luck and they don't get their pages touched, and they can continue to operate in decency, putting out edifying content. But unfortunately for me, I don't get that type of luxury. When my page gets up and 800 to 1,000 some plus subscribers, that's when they start to really fuck with the page. And I noticed that a great deal, and it's a reason why they don't want this information going out there at this heavy rate, because we're constantly putting out shows, we're constantly putting out new content and prophetic updates and exposing, the system. So this is their way of controlling and trying to get back at us to try to combat the truth. But this is going to be to no avail, okay? They're not going to be able to stop the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We don't care how many times they flag us. We just keep, doing what we do best, because we're the prophets of the Lord, and this is our job, all right? They always try to sabotage the man of the Lord in the ancient world, and it's the reason why they did so, because the message that the prophets came with was so important. It was so powerful to the point the heathens couldn't bear to hear it. So ultimately, they got the Israelites killed, the prophets, and mainly our own people, all right? Because it's a lot of our people out there that don't want to deal with the word. They don't want to deal with the truth and facts of this information coming out. So therefore, they scoff and they come against it heavily, But hey, through the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we're able to still be blessed to put out this content. Because like I said earlier, I used to get angry at this shit. Like when they shut my first page down, my first Kansas City page down, I was kind of upset about that, because it took years to build that channel. And we had over 5,000 videos on there, and we had a lot of subscribers, and a lot of people lost contact with that information, and possibly got disenchanted by that. But, you know, everything works for the good of great. Everything works for the greater good, you know. And, hey, like I said, we keep pushing, you know, because like I said, in the meantime, all brothers, you know, you keep pushing. But this will happen eventually to all of us. Because some brothers, they do go through this and some they don't, you know, over the course of time. You know, I just have the, I don't know what to say, fortunate or unfortunately to deal with this quite often. I deal with this shit every 3 months. Like, I don't have a page no more than a year before they start messing with it. You know, and my thing is, I feel like I'm not saying anything anymore straightforward to any other brother is saying. So why are you fucking with my page? You know, unless it's a personal attack that I don't know about. But then again, this is all for the growth of the ministry. Alright? So sooner or later, these videos are going to get shut down. A lot of people that's going to be left without this word, this edification. They're going to be left out there trying to seek this information, because sooner or later, when you go on to YouTube or whatever algorithms a brother upload their content to, it's going to say not available. This page has been terminated due to blase, X, Y, and Z. You know, and that's when a lot of people are going to try to get in tune with the word, because don't believe people are not listening. People are listening. They know about us. You know, they just don't care to really follow it right now because they're putting it on the back burner. You know, it's one of those, oh, this sounds good. You know, I'm going to get into that later. But I'm going to wait till I can't do my wickedness no more. Kind of like an old woman that's been living off the cock carousel the first 50 years in her life. And the 51st year of her life, she wants to go to church and be a born-again Christian. You know, and that's how Jake is. You know, Jake, they wait to the last minute to seek the word, you know, until they can't engage in their BS anymore. All right? But anyway, let's get a couple of precepts real quick and make the point. All right? So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, remember now the Creator in thy youth. All right, in the days of thy youth. It says that while the evil days come not, right? Because, you know, a lot of times, man, the Lord calls us as young men. You know, you're young men when you come into this thing. And, you know, some brothers had the luxury of coming into this truth when they were older men, you know, which that's a heavy blessing. Or that's really the Lord having mercy, because the scriptures say you can't put new wine into old bottles, because a lot of old jakes are very stubborn and stiff-hearted, and you can't tell them shit. They're stuck in their ways, and they know every goddamn thing. Jake know everything. So for those of you brothers that's maybe up in age, and the Lord called you into this thing, hey, man, don't take that lightly, you know. Don't take that with a grain of salt. Look at it like the Lord is giving you a second chance at salvation, you know. Because you can easily be like one of these old fools out here that's still stuck in your swat, you know. And it says here, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right, so don't be waiting to the last minute to get this truth, man. And that's what a lot of jakes are going to do, but it's going to be too late. They're going to wait to the last minute, like a lot of these women that you're seeing, that, you know, that's popular. They're on OnlyFans. They're, you know, living their best life, so to speak. A lot of these bigots, man, what's going to happen is, sooner or later, when they can't make that money from OnlyFans and they can't get these guys to simp for them, that's when they're going to start trying to seek the prophets of the Lord. But we ain't going to be able to have an answer for them. We're not going to be able to attend to their needs, because for the simple fact, the Lord is going to put a spirit on us of saying, to hell with you people. And the biggest I told you so is coming, and I can't wait, man. You know, because like people, they get their rocks off by harassing and abusing the men of the Lord. But in that day, hey, we going to stick it to you people. You know, because like I said, you were warned. And this is what the scripture was talking about. And it says here, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars, it says, be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. It says, and in the days of the keepers of the house should tremble, and the strong men should bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the window be darkened. So this is going into the economic collapse. But the Lord is telling you, don't wait then. Get this now, because you're seeing what they're doing to these pages. Like Kansas City, it's a nice sized city, including the boroughs, the suburbs, and so forth. But a lot of people in Kansas City aren't really tuned into our videos. I noticed that, and that's a heavy thing. You know, most people that tune into our videos are people from different states. People in Kansas City, they know about us, but they don't pay us no mind. All right, it's just like we're invisible to them. So therefore, when the judgment hits this particular province, a lot of these people out here ain't gonna make it. You know, and I said it before. I said, man, only people I see making it out of Kansas City is the brothers and possibly their families. That's it. I don't really see nobody else surviving this place because they don't care to. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's not gonna be people that's gonna come in, because of course the Lord is gonna have mercy. But overall, the majority of these people, they can forget about it. It's done deal, because they know about this, you know, especially when I had my first page, everybody and their mama was on that page, you know, but for whatever reason, the Lord is not allowing us to do numbers like that again out here. You know, he's not allowing the page to get that deeply out there no more, so the people of Kansas City can really see that the prophets are out here. Because like I said, they know we out here, but I don't think they really are in tune with what's really going on. And like I said, since the Lord took my very first GMS Kansas City page, you know, we haven't been getting that type of hit like that, you know, and it's all spiritual, you know. But nonetheless, they will find out who the men of the Lord is, and they already know subconsciously, you know. So, you know, us as men, we got to keep pushing. We can't get dismayed or disenchanted by these minor setbacks, because Yahweh Shah said this will happen. He said they will persecute you from city to city, you know, and shake the dust off and go into another city, all right? And that's equivalent to us, you know, moving around sometimes different neighborhoods, locations, and setting up these different pages too. Because like I said, man, you know, a lot of people throughout the United States, they deal, you know, with the content, you know, because you're going to have that 1/3 remnant that's going to wake up, you know, but the majority of the people, they're not going to make it, you know, because it's just, I think maybe a few people may have noticed me outside the garment, and that was a while back. One guy was like, you that guy that be teaching and such and such. I said, maybe, you know, kind of playing with his mind. But these people, they're docile here, man. These people don't have a freaking clue at what the hell is getting ready to befall them in this society, you know. And people, they're not paying attention. They're not taking heed into the warnings. You know, that's why the Most High told us to give them warning. Warn the children of Israel, give them warning from my mouth, you know. So that's the job of the men of the Lord. Give them warning. All right. So give me 1 second. Let me park this car real quick. Give me 1 second, brothers. But anyway, this is the book of Amos 8. And I brought the scripture out early. But this is the book of Amos 8 and 11. It says, and I will turn your feast into mourning. And it says, and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring upon sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head. And I will make it as the morning of an only son, and at the end thereof as bitter day. And it says here, but behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not the famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, right? So the famine of the word is getting ready to hit America, all right, to the point that these videos are not going to be readily accessible anymore, because the Most High is getting ready to put a perverse spirit out here. And it says here, and not of famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So sooner or later, man, you people are just going to be seeking for the truth. You're not going to be able to find it. Okay, and that's really a dual scripture, because really the famine of the word is here, because the scriptures say these people, unless they hear with their ears and understand with their hearts, then be healed, because the people literally have blinders on. They're not really in tune with what's going on out here, you know. But it says, and they should wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east, and they should run to and fro and seek the word of the Most High. They should not be able to find it, because you're going to have people over there in Asia, different parts of the world, that's seeking to try to find this truth. They're going to click, you know, you're going to have brothers or people from Southeast Asia that's clicking on videos in LA, GMS LA, and they ain't out there to be found, you know. All right, that's why it says here, and they should not find it. That's right. And it says from sea to sea, even north to east, because people are going to be traveling, trying to find where the old camp was at. Man, we could probably catch the Israelites out there. We ain't going to be out there. And it says, and in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. All right, meaning because, hey, a lot of you are going to be destroyed behind the coming cataclysmic events out here, because you chose not to follow the ways of Yahweh Shai, you know. But anyway, with that, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.